Hi guys, you are watching One-on-One with Buddha. This show is just helping you get to know more about your favourite artists, authors, fashion stylists, everything from blogging to talent. So I hope you guys enjoy this show. There's going to be many more, but today we have a very special guest. He has taken over your SoundCloud timeline with his single, Tonight. It's the one and only Mr. Bubu WYLA. How are you?
I'm alright.
It's a pleasure to have you here with us today.
It's a pleasure to be here as well.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you very much. You look very lovely today.
Thank you, thank you. I really tried, you know? I am aware that you have been a DJ for quite a long time now, a couple of years now, keeping up to date with you. So, as a DJ or a producer, being in the background, you don't get as much recognition as you should. Is that the main reason for you venturing into Afrobeat music?
Not really. Recognition-wise, I would say no.
Okay.
But with the love of music, that's why I got into the more of the artist side. And I like to know what goes on behind the scene, more of, you know, how the DJ, more than how the DJ mixes it. And my cousin is a very good producer. He's in America. He produces for numbers of people. And he started making Afro beats. And I heard it. I thought, what is this? You know, I was enjoying it, listening to the music every day. So I thought, let's work together.
Okay.
You understand? And I made Tonight.
Which is an amazing track. But also, would you classify yourself now that you're doing music as a DJ or just an artist? Or would you say you're a bit of a mix of both?
I can do both, but since the last time I've done DJ, which is about 2 years ago, I've drifted a bit away from it. But I would say I'm an artist, yes.
You would classify yourself as an artist? At that point then, would you keep your name as Bubu WYLA or would you just call yourself Bubu now that you want to do your own thing?
Since the transition is happening, as I'm moving from being a DJ to an artist, I would like to change the name to Bubu instead of Bubu WYLA. This is because when changes happen, I'd like to feel the change. I'd like to see the change, and you understand. And I think I'll change the Bubu WYLA from Bubu WYLA to Bubu.
That's cool. Do you believe your fans would understand the reason for you changing your name from Bubu WYLA in terms of the team to just Bubu? Do you think they will respect that?
Hopefully they will respect it because they've been supporting me from the start, you know. From when I brought out the single Tonight, they were supporting me, and hopefully as the transition is going from the DJ to an artist, they can support me from changing my name from Bubu WYLA to Bubu.
Yeah, okay. Are there any musicians that have had an influence on the kind of music you listen to or the music you even make?
When I write, I try to listen to, number one, I would say Phylicia.
Okay, I'll go at the top.
Yes, and number two, I would say Baba. You know, he's very influential on my music and stuff. And number three, I would have to say Burna Boy.
Yeah, he is one to look out for.
And, you know, their style of music is over the top in my opinion. So, you know, I listen to their music quite a lot.
Would you say that because your music is a bit different, it has like a island feel to it, but at the same time it has that African vibe to it. Yes. What would you call that combination?
If you ask me, I would say I call it Afro reggae. You know, it's something I would say I enjoy listening to as well, because if you listen to Two-Face, you listen to Fela, you listen to Burna Boy, like I just mentioned, they have a lot of the Afro reggae type of style in their music. which I try to,
which you try to bring into yours, but in your own way, in your own style, which people do feel. And I think that is the reason for the type of reception that Tonight received, because it was a shock. People don't hear that from a UK Afrobeat artist. That's not really common. So I guess that's your signature. That's your signature theme, I suppose. Your release of Tonight, it caused a huge commotion online. I watched that single go from, like, let's say, 2,000 views to 10,000 and over. Were you happy with the reception that it received? Were you even expecting that?
From being honest, I didn't expect any introverts. I thought, I'm a new artist, I bring out my music, I get some plays, but 10,000 in about 2 weeks, I was overwhelmed.
Are there any artists you would like to work with in future in terms of maybe UK artists or even African artists?
African artists, I would have to say Davido. I would love to work with Burna Boy. Hopefully, I would love to work with Tuba Batuface, it's very influential in my music. But UK artists, I would say Sona, is very good. He's another upcoming UK Afrobeat artist.
Right.
I would love to work with Skepta, he's a Nigerian UK artist as well. He's not on the Afrobeat side.
He does his own thing,
Yeah, but I would love to get him on a song.
Right, well, it's nice to get to know your side in terms of your work ethic and what you like. But we're going to get a bit more personal for your fans. And we're going to play my 30-second game. If I find who told you about the game, don't worry. But this game entails that I ask you random questions. You've got 30 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
And just answer them as truthfully as possible. We just want to know how you are, yeah? Let's go.
Let's go.
Now, what country would you love to visit the most?
I would love to visit Ghana.
Okay. If you were stuck on an island, what would you take with you? What would you have to have?
I would have to have food with me.
Only one kind of food?
Rice.
Right. Who was the former king of pop?
King of pop, Michael Jackson.
Okay. Name one animal that you just can't stand.
I hate pigeons.
You hate pigeons. Okay. And where would you go on a romantic date?
Romantic date, I'll say the Bahamas. Yes.
Okay. Rihanna or Iggy Azalea?
Rihanna, #1.
House music or Afrobeat?
I love house, but I have to say Afrobeat.
Okay.
Yes.
My favourite movie is Goodfellas, for whoever wants to know. What is yours?
Favorite movie, I have to say Django.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. What do you like to do in your spare time?
My spare time, I like relaxing and listening to music.
Okay.
All of it.
Last but not least, brains or beauty?
Brains.
Okay. Now, as we all know, a lot can happen in a year, right? Okay. What is next for Bubu? What's the next big thing? What should we be expecting? What are you bringing out? What do we need to be kept on our toes for?
Music, good music,
Okay.
the supporters can enjoy.
Good vibes.
Good vibes, good everything.
Okay then. Well, it was a pleasure having you here. We would love to have you again in the future, and all the very best and everything else that, it's coming along.
Thank you. It was lovely being here. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
Thank you.